discuss about the test plan and bug life cycle. So previously we have discussed about the SDLC, software development life cycle. So in that software development life cycle, we have discussed about the requirement and analyzing phase, test plan phase, test case designing phase, and uh, environment setup phase, and test execution phase, and test closure phase. So in the plan phase, what we are going to be doing, so test plan, so plan is nothing but we have to plan to complete the project. So we having some expectations and we having some goals to achieve our complete uh, so we having some achievements and goals to complete our task is nothing but the test plan. So basically what mean have downloaded the template. This is a sample template which I have downloaded from the net. So here the template consisting of these things. So test plan is a strategy which we are following to complete our task. So what type of task we are going to complete is we are going to complete we are going to complete the task which the test plan is going to uh, the test plan is consisting of detailed specifications to achieve the test case activities. What are the test case activities which we are going to see is, so which consists of versions, what type of version numbers, date of change, the person by whom, and the description. So it containing the informations like this. So scope of what is the scope of this project, and what is the in scope, what is the out scope, what is the quality which we are going to be following, what are the rules and responsibilities which we are going to be following, testing methodologies, what type of testing methodologies we are going to be following. Following. So testing methodology which we are going to be following here is uh, levels of testing, how many levels of testings we have to follow. And next thing, uh, bug tracking, so how we are going to tracking our bug. And next thing, is there any critical result, any requirement is critical requirements are needed, any complex requirements are needed, test deliverables, resource, how many resource I need, what environment I need, what environments is needed to develop the testing. So we are going to be following all these things. It is a consisting of all the detailed description of what we are going to do in the testing. uh, what we are going to doing in the testing is nothing but the test plan. So what is test methodology? So the test methodology is a methodology which refer the systematical way of systematical approach. I can say that it is a systematical approach which we are going to following to do the task. So what type of task we are going to doing? So test product, what is how to test the product, and what are the software is required, and ensuring and we are ensuring that we are meeting the requirement specifications correctly or not, meeting the requirement specifications, re- whether we are meeting the requirement specifications uh, correct or not, we are checking. So here in the test methodology which we are following, like here we can say that here we will follow the test plan which test plan planning to do the task. So in the test planning, what we having, what is the scope of testings, what resource scheduling, including the types of testing which we are going to be performing. We are going to be performing here different types of testings. So types of testing, testing tools, testing environments, which we are going to be following. Like we are going to be following the unit testing, which we are going to be following the uh, types of testing which we are going to be following here is first one is the unit testing, which it is done by the developer. Next, integrational testing, which we are going to performing. And next one, system testing, which as a tester you are going to be performing. Acceptance testing also going to be performed by the testers only. So in the acceptance testing, whether it whatever the build we got it, uh, whether it is good for releasing the product or not, we have to check. And everything has been discussed in the test plan. Next, test case design. So in test case designing phase, we are going to be designing the test cases, which I have told in the last classes. We are going to be designing the test cases. If we are automating for automation purposes, we are for automation purpose we are using the test scripts to be using the test script. And most important thing which we are going to be perform here is defect reporting. So whenever we are working and whenever we are checking it, we got some issues, so we are going to be reporting that defects. So here in the test plan, everything is going to be added. So here in the what we have to do, so what we are going to doing, what strategy we are going to be following, everything is going to be discussed. The scope of testing, what is the in scope and what is the out scope, which we are going to be performing. And quality, so how to ensure the quality, so ensuring the application in under the functional testing requirements. What are the functional testing requirement, what are the non-functional requirement, UI testing, which it's made the correct specifications. So here in the testing, the people who are going to be involved, some QA analyst, QA manager, configurations manager, developers, um, network peoples. I can say that installation team means a network people. So they will assign the PCs for us to work on it. So if I want some particular software, they can download for us and they can provide for me. uh, and testing methodology. So I have told you testing methodologies which we are going to be following here is we having the different types of methodologies. So we having waterfalls methodology, iterative methodology, methodologies which we are going to be following, agile methodology, extreme methodology. These methodologies we are going to be covered in the next class. So levels of testing which we are going to be executing, and bug tracking, and test deliverables, and we are going to be writing the test cases. Uh, so what this document consists of, so this document what this document consists of means this document consisting of the approach. So whatever I have told you in scope, testing methodologies, and most important, testing strategy. So what is the main difference between the strategy and plan? So in interview also they are going to asking you what strategy you're going to be follow, what is the difference between the strategy and plan. They are going to be asking is whether you have involved in the test plan. So test strategy is nothing but it is a high level document which describe, I can say the testing strategy is a high level document or overview of the approach to setting our goals of testing. And what is the plan? is a high level overview of the our goals testing. In general example, you have decided you having some plan to take the class, so you have planned that um, you how here in the plan what you are going to be discussing in the plan, it is a detail guidelines, detailed guidelines for the specific testing activities, I can say that testing activity. So strategy is nothing but you have decided to learn testing. So for that one strategy, what you have going to following, you have to follow the online classes or offline classes. Offline classes, there is a two strategies you have to follow. But for the plan, what you have to do for the test plan, what you have to do for the plan, if you want to start the class, you have to first select it. Budget also you need to see. Budget, you have to see. Trainer, whether the trainer is providing the good training or not, you have to check it. And you have to check the duration also you need to check. Timings also you need to check. uh, and advantages of taking the classes you need to check it. Advantages, what are the advantages and disadvantages which we have to take care of these things. So everything we have to take care. So plan is a detailed document. So to do the project we have to plan each and everything. For strategy which we can implement, so whether I'm uh, approaching the correct way or not. So if I take in the online classes, so if I'm going to be a single person. If I'm taking the offline classes, so in offline classes I'm having a team so that I can discuss and I can know the information more. Or in the online classes also, the trainer is providing the real time experience. Real time is covering by the trainer. So it is a strategy which we are going to be approaching. Okay. So testing strategy is also going to be defined with the strategy predefined. I can say that predefined standard. So there is a already the trainer has providing the classes. So you have to choose any of these classes. So there is a already structure is defined. So you have to follow that structure only. So no, I want to take one to one means which the trainer is not providing us. So strategy which is defined by the company standards. So based on the company standards, we are going to be following to complete our task. So that's why in the test plan only the test strategy is going to be defined. Okay. So test assumptions, data approach, what type of data we are going to be approaching. And we are I have told you functional testing which we are going to be performing, uh, and the strategy which we are going to, when to start the project, when to stop the project, when when we are going to be releasing our project, everything is going to be maintained here. When we have to exit, when we have to cover, so when we are going to be exiting our project, it is going to be defined in the test plan only. Okay. So how 100% test coverage has been completed or not, in that one at least 90 to 95% the test cases has to be passed. Any critical bugs are there. So if the critical bugs are there, how much it is impacting to our application. So if some critical bug is there, so after login I'm not able to log out that application. So it is a one of the defect for me. So which will impact more on my business. Suppose I'm having a banking application. In banking applications, I have withdrawn my amount and I have went off. So it is not offing after some time, or I'm not able to log out it. So what happens? Someone will come and they can withdraw my amount. So that type of bug should not be there. So whatever the task is there, that should perform the end to end task. Then only we can say that the testing has been passed, or we achieve the testing standards. So all the defects, whatever the defects the testing team has raised, it is fixed or not. If it is not fixed, why it was not fixed? So whether it is skip, whether we can able to skip that bug defect, or whether we can carry it out till the release, or in the next release it is going to be fixed, or what is the status of the defect, we have to take care before we are ending up our testing process. The test matrix, what are the defects? So validation of defect management. So validation of defect management, we having the, whenever we having the bug, we having the two status. One is the severity and priority. So severity, so first one we will cover with the priority. Priority is nothing but how fast we need to fix that defect. So I have raised the priority. So I have raised the priority as a P1. So P1 is the important. So how much it is important to fix that bug? I can say that how fast we can fix that bug. Fix a defect or bug. We can say that defect or bug. And severity is nothing but uh, how much it is impacting to my application. So severity is related, I can say that severity is related to the standard of the quality. Here how important, how it is impacting to my uh, process, how much it is impacting to my process, I'm going to be checking this one. Um, so here severity, how much it is severity, it is a critical, I can say that it is a critical means, when I'm saying it is a critical means I'm not able to continue the further. I can say that I'm not able to continue the further. And here I'm having the different status like low, high. I can say that low, high, medium, a medium, normal. Whenever you are raising a bug, you are going to be defining. So some small bug. So we have discussed about writing the test cases. So in writing the test cases, we have created one document. So I will open that document. So here I have written some test cases. So this application, for example, validating, use verify the login with the valid credentials. I'm trying to enter the valid data, but here what I'm getting, for example, here I'm getting unable login to the application. So it is unable me logging to the application. So my test case has been failed. So once if the test case is failed, I have to raise the defect. So to raise the defect, we having one template. So this is the template. So priority, test case ID, test scenario or test case summary, uh, test case summary, preconditions, what actually we are getting, what we are getting. If we need, we can add the screenshot, screenshot also. So to define this one, we having a bug life cycle. So I can say that severity in another definition for the severity, how much it is impacting to my application. So if I'm unable to log in, if I'm unable to log into the application, so I can't able to test further. So it is a blocker. So it is a very critical for me. So which I'm not able to perform my testing process. So that's why what we can do is we can block that one. So it is blocking my application. So when it is blocking means it has to, the priority should be the high. So here we having some severities, how much it is impacting to the application, I can say that. Here what type of criticals we have in critical, sometimes we can call it as a block, some companies high, some companies will call as a major, major, medium, low or minor. Suppose in my applications uh, I'm not able, some spelling is wrong. Actually, yes, for example, it should be in the smaller case. If it should be in the smaller case means what we have to do, uh, actually as per the in the smaller case, but it is in the higher case. So what we have to do, we have to raise the defect. So how we are going to be raising the defect here? I will raise the defect, defect ID we having defect description or bug ID or defect description or test description or bug description, we can say that. So actually it should uh, as per as per client requirement or open source HR management should be in smaller case or lower case. Case. So here, what is the severity for this one? It is low. I can make it as a low or minor. So which it is not blocking my application. So I have only this spelling is in the upper case, which I require this in the smaller case. So which is very low for me. So priority, I will maintain this priority as a P4. So he can do it later. It's not urgent for me to do it. For example, I'm writing another test description. I'm unable to log in. Description, description, unable to log in and to. So here, what here I'm having, I'm trying to log in to some XYZ application. So just give me, I'm searching for. So I'm trying to using this ID. which is an incorrect format. One minute, I will open any other thing and I will make as a incorrect. I'm trying to log into this one. So I'm getting here 404 error. I'm trying to log in. This is a correct user, for example. So I'm trying to log in, but I'm getting 404 error. So at that time, what I have to do? So if I'm getting the 404 error, what I can, I'm not able to log into my applications. If I want to log into this application, I can't able to log into this application. Why? Because it is incorrect. That's why just it is giving information. So here I'm not able to log in here. And next thing, it is blocking me. So here the severity, what severity here? It is a critical. I can make it as a critical or blocker. So what is the priority for it? Priority for it one is a urgent. P1. I am making it as a P1. So you have to resolve this one as soon as possible. Okay. Priorities we are going to be maintaining, environment we are going to be maintaining, so business specifications, if any dependency is there, what dependencies we are going to be maintaining. So we have to check each and every scenario. Oh, and here we having some types of in interview they are going to ask low severity with high priority. So low severity, sometimes which is a low severity. For example, um, I'm having a banking application. I'm working with the banking application. Previously, I have opened here. I'm working with the ICIC banking applications. So here the ICIC spelling is incorrect. They have given I as a, for example, ICCI. But actually, what should be the ICICI bank should be there, which is not so important for us, which is a which is a low priority, but it is impacting our business. Why? Because if you are mentioning the company name only wrong, so tomorrow you have to deliver it. So at that time, what happened? It is affecting more to the customer. The customer will see the first logo, or I can say that the logo is incorrect. So which whenever I'm trying to log in this orange HRMS, I'm having this logo. So this logo is incorrect. So which is a low priority. It is not urgent. So here I have told you, whenever I have raising the defense, it is a low. It is a low severity is low, but when it will be become as a high means tomorrow we having delivery, at that time it is incorrect means what happening, it is affecting my business. So that's why we can make it as a low priority also, it which make us high severity. And next one, high severity, uh, high priority, high priority with low severity. uh, with low severity, how with low severity how it is going to happen means, basically when we uh, some major defect will be there, some broken links, I can say that uh, whenever I'm clicking on any link, suppose I'm clicking on this credit card links, it is not opening that link. So at that time, what we can say, that which is a low severity, but the link, I have to check the credit card also. But it which that bug is not, I can say that the bug is not significant to affecting the functionality. So credit card is the different part. I want to work with the debit card section. Credit card is a different part. At that time, it is not so important for us. We can say that it is as a uh, low severity with high priority. Okay. Okay, we will discuss about the bug life cycle. So whenever we are raising a bug, whenever we are raising any bug, that bug having a life cycle. So first, what whenever I'm raising a bug, I have to raise a bug in which status means. So whenever I'm starting testing, the developer will give us build. So when the developer is giving us build, what we have to do, when the developer is giving us a build to the testing team will perform the testing. If it is a bug, what we have to do, uh, we have to say that yes, and we have to make the status as a new. We are making the status as a new, and we are sending to the dev team. So dev team, what it will they will do means they will check whether it is really bug or not. If it is really bug, they will open it, they will fix it, and they will again give to the testing team. If it is not a bug, they just reject it and they will give to the testing team. So when they have given to the testing team, again what I have to do, have I will not say that blindly. Okay, I will not accept it as a blindly that it is a not a bug. So what I have to do, I have to check it again. So again I will open it and I will check it is really bug. So okay, it is not a really bug, so then I will stop the testing. If it is really bug, if it is really bug, I will reopen it and I will send to the developer, and I will ask him to work on it, and he will work on it, he will again open it and he will fix it and he will give us. Similarly, when it is a really bug, he when we raise it, he will open it, he will fix it, and he will give to us. So I will check whether it is really fixed or not. So if it is really fixed, I'm going to be closing. If it is not really fixed, I'm going to be reopen. So in the this cycle, first it will be a new state, then open, then open, then fix. It's not fixed, I will reopen it, and rejected, close. This is the stages in the bug life cycle. So in everything we having 6 phases. So in the STLC we having, so here also in the life cycle we having 6 stages: new stage, open stage, fix state, reject stage, um, reopen, and fix. So what is bug? So bug is nothing but it is an error which is coming at the runtime of our execution, which I can say that which is stopping us the flow of our execution. So which making us problem to complete my task is nothing but a bug. So whenever you are logging a bug, you have to log the bug with the bug status. So whenever you are raising a bug, so this is the first time I have checked this one. So unable to log in. I got this one first time. So I will make the status bug status as. So developer is working first time on this one. So I have given this one. The developer is already worked and he has reverted back. Again, I'm facing this issue. For the second time, what I will do means I will ask him to reopen. Told that he has fixed the bug, but the bug is not really fixed. So what I have to tell him? So please, boss, open the bug and you can check it. And next one, what we have to do, once it is fixed, we are going to be closing that state. Reopen, close. I can close that one. If it is not really fixed, what I have to do? I have to I have to assign again to the developer. So here we can assign to the developer and to the developer. What the developer will do? Developer will open that one and he will fix that one. He will fix that one. Once the bug is fixed, what we have to do? Oh, we have to again check it whether it is fixed or not. If it is fixed, okay, and we can close it. If it is not fixed, we have to open it. So here we having the another type differ will be there. So what is differ here means new. Differ is related to the current build. So differ is nothing but which is having the dependency to complete that task. So I have to solve that bug, but that bug is dependent on the next sprint user story. So it if I want to complete it, the another person has to come. If I want to raise the defect or if I raise the defect, but which the developer is not going able to work on that one. Why? Because it is dependent on some other functionality. If that functionality has completed, then only he can able to work on that bug. So that in that type, we are going to be making the status as a reopen. Sorry, differ. So basically, we are going to be following a strategy like this. First, we will go to the assign as a new and then we will assign to the developer. So developer will open that one and he will fix that one. Fix that one. Uh, as a tester, I will retest that one. If it is verified correctly, if it is fixed, I'm going to be closing that one. And next one in the new state only, if I have assigned to the developer, if the developer is rejected, what I have to do? I have to check it is really rejected. So it is not a defect. When it is going to reject, not a defect. I have to accept this one and I have to close it. Oh, so next one, fix it, close it. Suppose whenever I have raised as a new state assigned to the developer, developer has opened that one, fixed, fixed, have tested, retested. It is not fixed. So if it is not fixed, again I will make it as a reopen. In the retesting only, I will make it as a reopen. And if it is fixed, then I'm going to be closed. Sometimes if I have raised a bug, I have assigned to the developer. Developer told that it is having the dependency. He will open and he will check it. This bug is need some more information from the client, or it is depending on the other parts. At that time, he is making it as a differ. This is all about the bug life cycle. So in the bug life cycle, basically we are going to having sometimes it cannot be reproduced. So once I got a bug, but next time I want to run it, I'm not able to getting that one. It is a problem. So bug life cycle is a structural approach for management the bug, so which make the developer or tester easy to identify the bugs. And once we have identified the bugs, we will basically we will follow the bug tracking tool, or we can I can show you some templates from the net. uh, so for bug tracking, we having different types. Jira is a one bug tracking tool. So these all are the Bugzilla is there, Jira is there, Backlog is there, Zoho is there. Uh, there are a lot of things are available on the market. So you can use, most of companies are using Jira, some companies are using Azure, some companies are using AL. So whatever the companies are using these tools, um, you have to work on that tool. So how we are going to be working on the tools, we will see that one later. So how to raise a defect, first thing for we have to know how to raise the defect. So every um, eh, raising the defect, we having a template. So we having the template. I'm going to show template in Excel. I'm going to showing you. So I will show you in the another way. So this is one type of template which we are going to be following. So a bug description, and what is the what we have expected, what we are getting. So severity is also going to be maintained here. So one column which we are going to be maintain the severity. Um, Severity. Some companies will not maintain the severity, so they will raise the defect based on the uh, defect the dev team is going to be working. Some companies will maintaining the defect also. Okay, this is how we are going to be raising the defect. So if we want to raise a defect, we are going to be raising the defect description. If you want to produce any pre steps, you can produce the pre steps. If you want any what are the steps you have followed, what actually when you are performing the testing, what actually you are getting, and what what is the type of testing. I can write another template like where which we are following. Some companies will follow the bug ID uh, reported by and severity If they want the priority also, they can the status of that bug, in which environment we are getting, so bug id and bug description, actual what we are getting, expected what is there, comments you want to use it, you can use it, some comments. So reported by tester. Severity, it is low, for example. So what is the bug description? Logo should in center, for example. Actually, what actually it is there? It is on left. Expected, what is the expected? We center. We are expecting it as a center. So center. So priority will be also very low. Status. This is the first time I have seen. So a status I will make it as a open, new. So if the developer has working, he will make it as a open, and he will assign. So assignee will be there. So whom it was assigned? So it was assigned to the developer, XY developer. The XY developer, we can ask the developer if we having any issues. Sometimes what we have to do, some screenshots we have to attach. Sometimes we have to pass the data. Data we can pass it. Okay. So here, if I'm testing the in the QA environment, I can pass it as a QA environment. If I am testing in the stage environment, I can test in the stage environment. I can use in the prod environment. So everyone will get a doubt. So whether we will get the issues in the prod environment means, if we are getting the issues in the prod environment means we have to test the we have to 100% test the prod environment also. So here, some priorities come. Some companies will maintain the priorities like that. Mm, Priorities to fix now, fixing as soon as possible. You have to fix it within the in sprint only. You have to fix it within the in sprint only. The release only, duration within this time only. You have to fix it. Um, Within this time only you have to fix it, and the severities is nothing but I have told you, critical build, critical, broken, high, low. mm. So this is all about the bug life cycle. uh, so in the tomorrow's class we will see what are the test management tools which we are going to be used for the for raising the defects in the bug life cycle, how to raise the defects and way to write the test cases, everything we can going to see. Thank you guys.